Very often I hear people say that you shouldn't compare yourself to others because you should just be yourself and you don't need other people as a point of reference for whom you are, which is utter bullshit. You should compare yourself to others because it's weak not to do so. What are you afraid of anyway? Bruising your fragile ego? You're freaking pussy. How do you know what standards to set for yourself if not by seeing what others have accomplished and achieving more? The only reason you're avoiding the comparisons is because the comparisons make your life look a failure and you don't want to feel upset about it and therefore you avoid them. You try to avoid them because in reality your subconscious makes the comparisons anyway, and then it feeds your brain with thoughts and daily decisions and actions and everything that dictates how your life is at the moment. So you may think that you're avoiding the comparisons, but you really aren't. Your mind makes them anyway because the human brain has developed to look at others for stimulation, to take stimuli from the world and use that as points of reference to make decisions. It's the same as the thing people say you shouldn't judge a book by the cover. Bullshit. Everybody judges a book by a cover. Everybody judges another one depending on how they look and how they behave, because that's human nature. You can't deny the realities of evolution. You had to judge a book by its cover all the time because otherwise you wouldn't know if the other person would kill you. So the brain has evolved in a way that judging a book by its cover, it's an instinctive reaction. So is comparing yourself to others. That's why you feel like shit when you see somebody who's more successful than you, who has more than you have, because for a brief moment you know that you haven't made the most out of your life, and you look at somebody who's utilized their time in a better way than you and gotten more out of their lives than you, and you feel upset. And it's very natural to feel that way because it's your unrealized potential and makes you feel like shit. But this is the only way that you can get after more. Only after feeling like shit you get the motivation, you get the fuel that drives you forward. Otherwise, if you're always comfortable, if you're at the top of the food chain, there's nothing to motivate you. However, when you're at the bottom and you're reminded that you're there, you have the fuel to get to the top. However, there are two ways that these external stimuli can affect you. One, it can make you upset about your life and lead you to dwelling on your past mistakes and not improving much and thinking that you're not good enough and falling in a downward spiral of self-deprecation. Or two, it can make you upset again, but you can take that temporary emotional discomfort to use as fuel to skyrocket your success. And that's how you use it. It's entirely your choice, but it's inevitable that you will compare yourself to others, and because it's the only way humans have learned to live their lives, by comparing themselves to those around them. You see somebody who drives a better car than you, who has a hotter woman than you, and then you wonder, why is that person at a better place than I am? And then you start thinking and making connections. Oh, he does that and he does that too, and he doesn't do that. Maybe I should be doing that as well if I want to be where he's at. So you're making all those connections and you form patterns, and then you make decisions that take you to the right places. But it's only after challenging your ego that you can take those decisions. If you never compare yourself to others, if you don't use others as a benchmark to gauge your own performance in life, then you're just lying to yourself, because as I said, your brain makes those comparisons anyway. You have to consciously be aware of these comparisons and use them as fuel. Like I said, if you want them to be of positive utility to you, you play the game whether or not you decide to participate at it or not. The game is played without you, your life moves on, but you can be conscious and aware of the rules of the game, and then by understanding the rules you can use them in your favor to get what you want, or you can pretend to not be a part of the game. You can deny reality and pretend that you live in a unicorn world where you're gonna get what you want by being humble and by not comparing yourself to others and by being kind and polite and not judging others and denying the brutal nature of reality sometimes. It's your choice entirely, but like I said, not comparing yourselves to others is just a protection mechanism for your fragile ego and nothing less than that.
Here's an important thing you should know that my mentor Grant Cardone told me. Who are you learning from? Are you learning from people who are not getting anywhere with their lives, or are you getting from somebody who's been successful, who's been there that you want to be and done what you want to do? So here's the thing, I'll give you this key. This is a $250,000 Lamborghini. If you subscribe right now, I'm giving you this key. You can have this by subscribing right now, by watching the content of this channel, by going down in the description and signing up for my newsletter. And by the way, it's all freaking free. It's all freaking free. This will change your life. This is the key for a better life. So you'd better get it.